a lot about what this team wants to do. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around.
Don't say baby. Come on, baby. Don't say baby. Come on, baby.
Still a long way to go in this draft, but if you can lock up a few key positions here in the first few picks, it's a great luxury to have. Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available? Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker? Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. One Philadelphia Eagle has already been taken in this draft. Could they double up and take another one here? These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster.
To get out of this, oh yeah. I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive. I bet you it's
always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot?
Hard to admit that I used to draw portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and a muse from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new cuneiform form. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone amp to the yap of the magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight, black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all you get to, being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod, distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light, I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize, I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been, continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was blooming addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute, drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or a linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine in proportion. Reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some...
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this Draft Champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On first and right away, he lost the football. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Mariota on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. Play fake, Mariota. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Every now and then, you hope some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, Nice play by the defense, got a hand on it, but when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity. He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the ground. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Mariota again. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Throwing again, Mario. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Following the interception here, Mariota. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Mariota again. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Being chased, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Brockers in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Mariota now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
A dump off for Ivory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Play action now. Mariota eluding the pressure right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. On third down, Mariota. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jared Cook from 17 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he knocks it through. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Play fake. Mariota. Complete to right. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Here's Perkins on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. In motion, James, the tight end. On play action, Mariota. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The tackle there by Akeem Ayers.
That was a nice run, a nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
To throw is Mariota. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Mariota on first down. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Underneath to Ivory. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards on the play. And that'll make this a second down. Second down, Mariota. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. Third and short yardage. Mariota. And able to find Green. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Does the big boy have the juice? And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have to...
Under pressure, and they got to him again. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Off the play fake, Mariota. He's got his man here. It's Green. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it?
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be a raindrop. Word up, I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my angle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. Right to the rhythm, but to the side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect them. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. That's a blessing.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Now a first down throw, gone. And his first look is incomplete. Intentional grounding there, Charles. What did you think?
I thought it was on the borderline. I think the quarterback thought he was outside of the pocket, but he was not. The official nailed the call.
Here's Goff now on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll make it third down. Throwing on third, Goff. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit! Leopard!
On first down, it's gone. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now look at him go. 30, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Goff on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On second down, here's Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, we can easily say what a start defensively. First quarter, and the defense already got in the lead before they even stepped on the field. And now they come up with an interception on the very first play they're out there. If they can turn this into points, that would be an absolute dream start to this game.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And 4th down coming up.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
2nd and 10. Goff again. On the right side, caught by Green. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. To throw on second down is gone. And caught right side, Green. 8 yards yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down.
From the gun on third down. Gone. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is really be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
They are going for it. Goff. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Left side, caught by Matthews. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, first and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in. And now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go. Or safe.
And they'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Paul Perkins punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers add on to their lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So third down, just 1 yard to go.
Here we go now.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's complete. Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's complete. It's Green here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now.
To the air again. Goff. Flushed out right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Play fake. Mariota. Complete to right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. In motion, James, the tight end. They go play action. Mariota. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be marked down deep in Detroit territory. Shift together here from the D-line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they usually big.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Off the play fake, Mariota. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So out now come the Lions. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And caught, right side, Green. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. All right, and now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And instead of punting, they're going to elect to go for it here on 4th down.
Gun! No, check, Patriot! Gun!
They are going for it. Gone. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out here in the eye. On the give, it's Perkins. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Play action now. Mariota going up top. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver, 70 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's Goff now on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So here's 3rd and 20, and with a long yardage, defense going, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. It's 4th down. Offense still on the field. They're going for it.
Here we go now.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the... Hit comes, and he lost the football. Mark weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10... And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's the
now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Left side caught by Matthews. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. It's a pickup of 21. And the 49ers are going to get a first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 2nd down, Mariota again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it.
He's got a man complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Set. Green, 39. No. Check. Patriot. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
A first down carry for Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. Cuts it out here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Derrick Henry, 43 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So it'll be first down here after the run. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On first down, back to Perkins. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Play fake. Mariota. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught inside the 5. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. And they'll toss it out to Perkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settled for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
To throw on second down is gone. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now it's gone. Time for a break. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you know my slogan. No fighting in no the long extension, told her I'm a bad man, but I only got the best intention. Tougher, not a bluffer. I want you to be Molly. Don't have to take it undercover. Just on the bells are ringing, people singing, rice is throwing, flower bringing. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, the honeymoon is when we going, and I take you to a place that you didn't even know exists. What's your wish? Dinner at the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Shot is in the basement party, yeah. Turn into the greatest party, yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, we went up, yeah. And my love a tripping. My body drifting, yeah. Baby girl, she got me lifted, the mind tripping, yeah. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Jaws dropping when she walking, kind of thing that happen often. More than just a little happy shooting down the city. Black the lady scares when she wear. You see that sun in the air. Fashion week all year, throwing money in the air. She's happy with my lady. Other girls, they wanna hate her. It comes with the territory. Ball players wanna date her. All we got is loyalty. I'm treating you like royalty. I'ma spoil you every day of the week. Shot is in the basement party, yeah. Turn into the greatest party, yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, then we went up, yeah. And my love a tripping. Now I feel my body drifting. My body dripping. Girl, she got me lifted. The mind tripping. She's so. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, now breathe, baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey. Inhale, exhale, let's take a breath and breathe, baby. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff.
The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
Brandon, whatever happened to the old rule that if you don't know that you're definitely going to get it to at least a 20-yard line, you just take a knee in the end zone. Sometimes being too aggressive can actually cost you.
They come out here in the eye. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Rivers now on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here's Ajayi. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. To throw, Rivers. Jordan Reed has it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
First down, Rivers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Still on his feet. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 2nd down, Rivers. He hits Baldwin right side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there. I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Rivers now looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Play clock winding down. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Fresh set of downs here. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. First down, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Off the play fake, Mariota. Got a man, it's right. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Complete to right. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Now Perkins. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
On second down, Perkins. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Paul Perkins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. And the Titans getting set to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go play action here on first down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And he motions the wide receiver. Play action now. Mariota. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We're awake, we're alive, got the fire in our eyes. We're the kings, we're the queens, and if this is just a dream, don't wanna wake up. Let this feeling break up. We're running free, running wild, never running out of style. Got the fight, got the stuff, got the never giving up. Not gonna shake us, nothing's gonna break us. We know we are like the clock is broken, never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open, unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken, never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. We know we are brighter than all the stars. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. We make the rules, break them when we want to. As long as we're together, we'll stay young
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds.
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. A first carry now for Paul Perkins. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. On play action, Mariota. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now a 1st down following that long gain. Manning now on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing on first down is Manning. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
A good play on the ball, getting a hand on it, but it was tipped up in the air before falling incomplete. And that leads to way too many moments where bad things can happen for a defense and good things can happen for an offense. And this is tough to teach in today's football because everyone wants to make a highlight play. Tip it up in the air, grab it yourself, take it the other way. But sometimes that can backfire. How do you teach these guys to just make the good, solid, fundamental play of knocking it to the ground and not trying to make a highlight reel play that could backfire?
Here's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Now a play fake here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
The second down throw here for Mariota. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down. They'll try to pick it up with Perkins. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackle.
Touchdown, 49ers! Kendall Wright, 64 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. On On second down, here's Manning. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's third down.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
Now Manning looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. Complete. He finds Bray. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how I just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it a second down. Manning to throw once more. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the line.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. In motion right here comes Johnson. First down, Mariota. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he gets it down to the 32. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more after this. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. On play action, Mariota. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This will be fielded at the 6. And out of a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're going to speed things up here. Manning to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the interception here, Mariota complete to right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Off the play fake, Mariota. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Packers get set to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So after the INT, it's Manning. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a good game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Manning now on 1st down. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, but there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Manning. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
And they're going to try for the 4th down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But if you got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
For the guys playing defense, this has been a really long drive, and physically, that's awfully taxing. But I think the hardest part is mentally. What do you do?
They'll run it now out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So this will be the 9th play on this drive. Now they'll throw it with Manning. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Seven yards to go on 2nd down. Manning to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marcus Wheaton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And the back goes into motion. Eli's going to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. fake here on first down. Out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Shift together here from the D-line. So second and goal here from the 9. Back to Perkins on second and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Paul Perkins, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This will be fielded at the 6. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Manning throwing on second down. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Stephon Tuitt in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Now Manning, gotta have this one. And it is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And a great spot to start this drive from here. A handoff to Perkins. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Six yards to go here on second down. second down, Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to... And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Mariota here to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jesse James, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead is now an even 30. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This will be fielded at the 6. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball, because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. A gain of 3, second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. The give is to Elliott. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And with the play clock running out, Jack Del Rio is going to take it.
this for a tough choice early on. Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. 2 words here. Difference maker. That's what that pick right there is.
Don't make me beg. Don't make me wait. I need a hold.
Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. One thing this team's going to need is some leaders, and they've got one right here. The Cards have seen one player get taken already. Could another be about to join him? Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated player just to make sure you get coverage in all. Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help? Maybe not a huge upgrade over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. And now's where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you... Yeah, no surprise here. Anytime you can get your hands on a player of his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger.
Inhibitions, let the beast in you just get loose. We all young, wild, and different. We can all get from a little. I know you're terrified by what the future lies, but there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just slave the lust, heart building, breaking trust. Don't get wild when we come out, like don't get loud when the come out. That's instant. Keep up with your friends thing. Tell they bougie, go wait in line with them lame. Talking real rap, tell them break your neck, go and bust a rhyme. Going down, pass it around, hey. What with me now, we running wild, hey. And nobody can, we on the town, hey. Never come down, I never come down. Lose it. I'm Mike, lose it. Lose it. I might lose it. Everybody got guilty pleasures. Mine just tend to catch me cases. Handcuffs, police inspections, lawyers, judges, allegations. Turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like dog, I'm about to drop the bomb. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, what with me now? We running wild. Hey, and nobody can. We on the town. Hey, never come down. I never come down. bounce to the round. Hey, walk with me now, we running wild. Hey, and nobody game, we on the town. Hey.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. They'll come out in the pistol. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes, because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the back's going to do. And if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you? Are you going to try to elude him? Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all of his keys, saw the play in front of him, and ran clean to the ball carrier and finished off the play.
Time running out here on the play clock. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. In motion, Hill. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both, because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Here we go.
Hoyer. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Halfback sent in motion. On play action, they'll throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
26. All right.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Again, it's Johnson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Third down now following the run. In motion, Hill. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. In motion, Hill. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Cruz complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. He got 29 yards that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jeremy Shockey from 6 yards away. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Daniil Hunter coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Here's Hoyer. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Marshall, the intended receiver, and it's fourth down.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. And San Francisco gets set to go here. In motion, Hill. Rodgers now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers going for the deep ball. And got his man complete. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
26.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
26. You reset.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. 23 yards on the play. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, and they beat the man coverage.
Sometimes you get too aggressive as a defense. You go into man coverage. That means you've got to win at the line of scrimmage yourself. On that play, the offense did.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. In motion, Hill. Rodgers again now. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. So the offense has it 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. David Johnson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through. And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw on, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dwayne Allen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Scobie now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Lamar Houston, the one to bring him down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got time. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And incomplete on the deep ball. And Larry apparently very brief in his report. Thanks anyway, my man, as we're already set for action. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd and 4. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Now Hoyer gets it off to Freeman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Hoyer. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. 12 yards on the pickup. And the Eagles are going to have a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Hoyer. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
20 yards on the pickup there. And the Eagles are now set up with a 1st and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And the seemingly endless drive continues. 2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to... And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! Ty Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles get a score closer. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to
take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Play fake. Rodgers. And Hill with it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he rifles one incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. Back now at Ford Field. On first down, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kendall Langford able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. In motion, Hill. The play clock's running down. On second down, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. And the wideout in motion. They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's Brad Nortman now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the sack. He's got Cruz complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case,
and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jeremy Shockey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through. And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Here's Hoyer. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough 3rd down awaits them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And now the 49er offense ready to go.
Now I've been in New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
I got some out in Dallas, now I'm smelling like LA. Met it from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the vid on my celly. She ate like spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and Dreddy. Met some killers in Memphis, like they from Oakland. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. Ain't talking about roses, literally I'm lean. Mix it like a
bought it in Nashville. Then I woke up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's sunny, California, but nothing like Compton. It's more like Calistoga, and it's hot as Arizona. I pop me a Fresno, hard colder than Minnesota in October. Don't interrupt, darling, I'm in the zone. Why does everywhere I go just remind me of home? You know that state of gold with the bed. Them other places come close, but they don't compare.
Now I've been to New York,
come on,
Texas,
yeah,
Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
California, no place like California.
fresh off a flight to Boston, got a BZ in Maryland that I pipe too often. Headed right to Austin, most likely flossing. Type exhausted, high as a forklift. Handful of goons out in Colorado. Any given afternoon, you can catch a hollow. Honestly, it's the same out in Richmond, Virginia or California. Either state, you can get it. I done seen everywhere from Russia to Delaware. Trust me, I'm well aware. Barcelona to Bel Air, Petty to the Detroit. Don't tell him he saw how heavily he balls. Every project, every seashore. And I ain't content trying to see more. Nomadic, I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody to remind me of home.
Now I've been to New York,
come on,
Texas,
yeah,
Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
California, no place like California.
C-A all day. C-A D-M-V-M-I-A all reminds me of C-A. Sean.
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rivers to throw it. And Matthews has it right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Rivers now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
When it's well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything gets set, and guess what? They drop the football.
And that one good for 16 yards and a 1st. Offense lining up 1st and 10.
Hey, all right now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. In the red zone this time. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Rivers again. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. To throw is Rivers. Forced out to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. C.J. Anderson, 27 yards. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, 626. Come out.
In motion, Hill. Rodgers now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the option going right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd down, 15 yards still needed. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rivers now. And he locates Wheaton complete. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. Rivers on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And here now it's second and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. LaShawn McCoy taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go to Johnson again. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Man open right side, it's the tight end play. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. And it's the offense staying on the field on 4th down. On fourth down, they snap it to Rivers. Over the middle, it's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So, partner, they took a shot, just didn't pan out.
I like their aggressiveness, just unable to come down with it downfield.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And he's got Shockey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And the defense definitely showing blitz here on second down. Johnson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And quickly they get to the line.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. David Johnson taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7. And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
This is McCoy. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, Rivers. And he hits his man, Matthews. The 13 yards that time of the first. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Final play of the half, Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you downstate to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down following the run. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So finally, a first down run. The offensive line has got to feel a whole lot better about themselves because I think they were starting to wonder, were we ever going to solve this defense and be able to do what we like to do, which is run the football.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Brian Orakpo from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. And he motions the wide receiver. Play clock winding down. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And they're going to speed things up here.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a fourth down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. They'll go again to McCoy. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Shift together here from the D-line. They run again on first down. Anderson. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Anderson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Back now in Jacksonville. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on first down. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Rivers. Being chased out left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's third down. From the gun, Rivers. This complete to the tight end, Clay. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Rivers on first down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Play fake, Rivers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Now, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers now to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. In motion, Hill. He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
26.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. He's back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside, and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Fresh set of downs here. They'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Rodgers. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. In search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Emerson Griffin in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And McCaffrey, the intended target. And it's third down. Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And the tight end goes in motion left. On third and long, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Rodgers has done it before, but he won't get the connection here, and the ball game is over. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, and yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
Don't make me beg, don't make me wait. I need a hope in the darkness of the night. And when I stray, show me my place. You are my shelter, baby, let me feel your light. Oh, na 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 na. One foot in a deep revival, another one going in the fire. Only one that can save me now is you. Healing, oh, I need a healing. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to give it up now. Healing, oh, I need a healing. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to give it up now.
Oh, a tough decision on their hands now. And this early on, it's one you can't afford to get wrong. Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what?
Make me sing that holy song the way you do. Holy Ghost inside.
The Vikings have already been heard from in this draft. And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for... Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into the starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be... And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely. What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skill player to add another weapon? And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
My soul, I can feel it coming, troubles in the air.
And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way.
Who's all with me? Who's all with me?
Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me.
The light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me? Who's on with me? Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me? Who's on with me?
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be a raindrop. Word up, I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. Presence, now, presence, come out, It's come out like a power with an M. I get down like gravity, rackety rappers, and raps rapidly follow the rapid into the rapids of being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and rivets into the sky. I'm a rebel, feeling riveting, rhythmically right, and vigorous, spinning right to the rhythm, middle to side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect her. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. It's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence, but sometime the